The topic of today's discussion is post-harvest processing of cocoon, part B. From that, we will be studying the first point, that is cocoon cooking. Cocoon cooking is necessary to remove the sericin layer. Silk filament or silk web has two fibroin layers, one of each silk gland stuck together by sericin. During cocoon formation, the silk wave is externally stuck by sericin, which has to be removed to get the silk fiber. So here in this figure, you can see a silk filament with two fibroin which are stuck together by sericin, and in the cocoon also the adjacent silk filament are stuck together by sericin. Definition of cocoon cooking: the process of immersing cocoons in hot water leading to swelling of sericin and its easy removal is called as cocoon cooking. Boiling or cooking of cocoons to dissolve the sticky sericin layer and loosen the silk thread for easy reeling is called as cocoon cooking. Care taken during cocoon cooking, or precautions that you must take while cooking cocoons. First is, complete sericin layer should not be dissolved. A little has to be there on the filament. This is because during the process of reeling, the thread ends from different cocoons, they join together to form the filament of desired denier. So at that time, all these separate threads are stuck together by sericin. Then the second care is, we must use soft water for cocoon cooking to get proper cooking and in less time. pH should be between 6.8 to 7.4. We should not use hard water, because if you are using hot water, more time is required for cocoon. If you use alkaline water, then the silk fiber loses its luster, so alkaline water should not be used. Different methods of cocoon cooking. For top reeling, we have two methods, that is open pan system and three pan system. For sunken system of reeling, we are having three systems, that is traditional system, circular type and conveyor type. Let us see about them. So cocoon cooking for top reeling or floating reeling. Here only the outer layer of cocoons get wet and they float in the reeling water basins, which has temperature of about 40 to 45 degrees centigrade. The efficiency of reelers is decreased because they have to keep continuously their hand in the hot water. Installation cost is more because here pipes are to be installed for steam generation for water. Humidity is more because condensation of steam occurs and whole of the reeling room is damp. Labor cost increases because separate person is involved in cooking and reeling. Boiling is done either by open pan system or three pan system. So in open pan system, the method followed is, the cocoon is boiled in open vessel, earthen or copper one, directly over the fire. The cocoons are boiled in water till they become dull and soapy to touch. Weight of wooden ladle is kept over the cocoon so that they remain immersed in the boiling water. Merits of open pan system: it's popular for charkha reeling as less number of cocoons are required, because a single person does all the work, boiling, cooking, deflossing and reeling. So it is easy and cheap, requires less workforce. The merits of open pan system are, different layers of cocoon are cooked differently. It is a time consuming as less number of cocoons are boiled at a time, so you have to boil a few cocoons at a time. Water becomes turbid because cooking and deflossing is done in the same vessel, therefore regular replacement of water is necessary. So in this case, the drawback is the outer layer gets well cooked, but the inner layer remains undercooked. And if you are cooking the inner layer well, then the outer layer gets overcooked. Sometimes charring also occurs. So in this method, the cocoons are not cooked uniformly. Three pan system. Here 60 to 70 kg of cocoon are placed in wire mesh cage and is immersed in three different pans with hot water at different temperature. Moderate amount of cocoons can be cooked. It is suitable by bivoltines with compact shells. two methods are followed. In one method, high temperature to low temperature. So the cocoons are taken from high temperature water to low temperature water. And in the next method, they are taken from low temperature water to high temperature water for uniform cooking. So this is a 3-pan system where you can see there are 3 pans with hot water for cooking the cocoons. There is drain pipe for removing the water, dirty water. There is rack for keeping the cooking equipments. In 3-pan system, 2 methods are followed. In the first method, you can see it is high temperature method where water in the first pan is at 98 degrees centigrade. Then it is lowered in the second pan to 65 degrees centigrade, and then it is again increased to 97 degree centigrade. In the second method, in the first pan low temperature is there 65 degrees centigrade, then it's taken to high temperature 98 degrees centigrade, and in the third pan again low temperature of 65 degree centigrade. Merits of 3-pan system: in less time more cocoons are cooked. It is improvement in reeling quality. Because of uniform cooking, you get very good reeling quality. Water changing is easy as cooking basins are attached to water and steam connections. Water does not get turbid quickly because it can be drained easily. Demerits of 3-pan system are installing cost is more suitable for bivoltine species. Cocoon cooking for sunken system of reeling. Cocoons are subjected alternately to hot and cold water, leading to uniform cooking. So it is better than the first system. Here there is less silk wastage. Less labor is required because one person can reel 40 to 50 ends. And the cocoon cooked for sunken system of reeling can be reeled on multi-end reeling machines. Reeling is done in lukewarm water, therefore the reeler doesn't have any problem with the heating of his or her hand. The reeling room is less damp. Cocoons remain submerged as air in the cocoon cavity is replaced by water and the cocoons become heavier. Cocoons in hot water, when you place, then the air expands, the air inside the cocoon expands and it is expelled out. The adjoining water then is sucked inside the cocoon from outside, and when the water enters inside the cocoon, then the cocoon's weight increases and it is submerged in the water. So here we are having 3 types in floating system. The first one is traditional type. In traditional type, cocoon is placed in basin with hot water around 83 to 93 degrees centigrade and cooked with cover. Then the cover is removed and boiling is continued. Then the temperature is reduced by spraying cold water on it. Again boiling is continued. Then the cocoon is removed from the heat source. Again it is sprayed with cold water. Cocoon in the reeling basin is with water having temperature 40 to 45 degrees. Merits: cocoon cavity is filled with water, around 90% and above of the cavity is filled with water. Fluctuation in temperature and pressure cannot be regulated here in this case, and limited amount of cocoons can be cooked at a time. So these are the 2 demerits of this method. Now next is circular type. Here hand operated circular cooking unit is present. It has water and steam connections. The cocoons are placed in perforated baskets. Usually there are 12 baskets and alternately soaked in water at 70 degrees centigrade and then exposed to steam above 85 degree centigrade. The merit of circular type is capacity of cooking unit is 6 kg cocoon at time in each basket. So here you can see the cocoons are soaked in water around 70 degrees centigrade for 30 seconds. Then steam The basket is lifted slightly up and steam is passed, which is at 85 degrees centigrade for 4 to 5 minutes. Again it is soaked in water at 70 degrees centigrade for 30 seconds. Again the baskets are lifted up and steam is passed above 100 degrees centigrade. Boiling water again for 30 seconds, and then it is cooled to 60 degree centigrade. Demerits of this method is there is fluctuation in temperature and pressure which cannot be regulated, and limited amount of cocoons can be cooked at a time. So here you can see a cooking basket in which the cocoons are placed, and they are immersed in boiling water, then steam, boiling water, steam, and then cold water. Third is conveyor type. In conveyor type of cooking machine, the central cocoon boiling machine rectify the defects of traditional method. It is used in large units all over the world. Special features are it has a cooking unit which is long, sturdy container having 5 to 6 processing chambers and one open chamber for loading the cocoons. So the first chamber is open, so from there you can put the baskets of cocoon, and the other chambers are closed, and the conveyor belt continuously shifts them from one temperature to the other temperature. So temperature and pressure of water and steam in each chamber is regulated by automatic control device. So here you are having thermometer, you are having pressure gauge, you are having a window for looking inside. Okay, so it is all automatically controlled. Water and steam connections are there in every chamber. Steady water level is maintained in all the chambers. A conveyor belt transports the cocoon continuously from one chamber to the next chamber. Cocoon cooking involves 3 steps. The first step is pre-treatment, where soaking and steam permeation is done. Because of this, the cocoon warms up. The shell of the cocoon warms up evenly. In the next step is steam cooking, where the cocoon swells, replacing the air in the cocoon with steam. So whatever air was there inside the cocoon is replaced by steam. In the third step is post-treatment step, where there is adjustment and post-permeation. So here swelling of sericin occurs, steam is replaced by hot water, and the cocoon collapses. Okay, so demerits of this method is skilled persons are needed for operation and maintenance of the equipment. So it is a costly process. Installation of the equipment is also a costly process because it needs lot of initial investment. So we find mostly the large establishments go for this method of cooking. Brushing of cocoons. Brushing of cocoons is done to remove the floss layer, and then the dried floss is sold as floss waste. The floss has to be removed so that you get the end of the thread, and then it can be reeled. So in one pan method, cooking and brushing are done simultaneously, and this is usually done in charkha reeling. 3-pan and sunken system, cooking and brushing are done separately. In advanced technique, mechanical brushes are used. So you can see here brushing is done in a pan at 80 degrees centigrade using paddy straw brush manually. The floss gets wound round the stick, which is then lifted, cleaned and dried. So this you find in charkha reeling. Thanks.